Today's topic is going to be Indians versus common sense. Why I feel sometimes they both don't seem to, converge to a point or meet at a point. Okay. And I'll tell you why. And now, before you jump the gun, racism or he's speaking bad about India. Listen, Baba, listen. Indian passport holder talking. Just relax. Okay, let's start. You tell me where I'm right or wrong. Got the message today. Sir, following your content, admire your content, love your content, all blah, blah, blah. Okay, fine. So I'd like to join your youth group and adult group. I have groups for young people. I have groups for adults. And 30, 40, 50 categories are there. Okay. So I said, what do you mean by youth group and adult group? So, he wants to learn and grow apparently. Okay. So, youth group is for young people and their problems. And adult group means the porn group. He wants to join my WhatsApp group that people exchange porn. So I said, okay, fine, give me your name, age, what do you do, where you from, blah, 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 all that. And way to verify all this. And he gave, his name was whatever, he is from Bihar, India. And guess what? His age is 16 years old. 16. Wow. And he wants to join my porn group. Wow. At first, I was very tempted to tell him, let me talk to your dad so I can ask his permission before let you in. But, I was not in a mood to waste time. So I told him, my dear, I've taken screenshots of all this. I'll make sure that it is given to the concerned authorities. And then you'll be jacked. Now, before you say, oh, shish, I can't trust Loy. This was for a 16-year-old. See, he's underage. 16. Do youngsters watch porn? I'm pretty sure anyone who has a smartphone, internet connection, free VPN and apps, and their parents don't care what the children are doing, there is no family bonding. I'm pretty sure these youngsters are busy browsing Facebook or TikTok or whatever. But I'm not going to encourage young men and women to get into this. You want to do it on your own accord, but don't ask me to help you get there. So I told him, you'll be seriously jacked. I told him to fuck off. I actually told him. Now, I shared this with my groups without sharing his identity at all. I censored everything. And I told the group, see, today's youngsters, where I can be, not only forget his mentor, I can be his father's mentor and guide his father. This young boy has the courage, lack of manners, the audacity to speak to an adult who's old enough to be like a father figure. Hey, I want to join porn group. Yeah. Where are the values? Where is the culture? What has happened to the upbringing? Okay, so this was the first example. And you tell me if I'm right or wrong. You say, he's always attacking India. So, Indian boy got in touch with me. Okay, second one. This happened some time ago. I didn't talk about it because it was a sensitive issue. Young female gets in touch with me and tells me, what's your opinion on open sex? Open sex. And so obviously I needed to know who I'm talking to. I said, sorry, who am I speaking to? Gave the name, turned out to be female. I said, you can be a guy claiming to be a female unless I know it's a female. I'm not going to talk. Okay. So what she did is, she said, okay, what proof do you need? I said, send me a video saying hi Loy, whatever, my name is so-and-so, what is your age, whatever. Send the video on WhatsApp so I know it is you. When she sent the video, to my shock and surprise, turned out to be a very, very young girl. Very young. I'll not give her age, but she was very young. And this young girl is asking me about open sex. I asked her, my dear, you're so young. Why are you asking questions? No, I'm just looking for various options. She's saying, I'm not a slut, I'm not a whore, I'm not a bitch. I genuinely want a career. In the West, they are having OnlyFans and all that, and some of them making millions. Maybe I'll migrate to the West. What is wrong if others have sugar daddy? So I told her, where are you from? And she turned out to be from Kolkata. Okay. Now, as I started to chat with her more and more, I found out that she has had sex from a very young age. That also with her uncle and cousin, and obviously she was molested. And then on top of that, as she got into college, multiple boyfriends, and on top of that, she was sending her nudes and photographs and videos. I just asked her a very simple thing. What if somebody blackmails you? It can happen, right? Yeah, like when she's having sex, she takes a video of she and the guy to keep the guy happy. I said, what if he shares it? What you'll do? And you know how she responded, oh God, how did you know that? Oh, he was going to do that and all that. So I said, okay, so you already went through it. So how did you get out of it? No, I told my other boyfriend, and he had a gang and he threatened him. I was like, oh my goodness. Okay. Now, over here you might say, this is not common sense, Loy, this is lack of proper upbringing. But just think about it. A girl, that too in India, sharing her videos of sex, sharing her photos of sex with her boyfriends who are also her age. And even when I asked her video to prove who you are, she just sent it, fine. With me, it stays with me. But the outfit that she was wearing was very questionable. I don't want to get into details, but it was very questionable, and it made me think, if this girl is so bold, what's next? Anyway, I told her, like a father figure, I told her, my dear, everything has a price to pay. Just because somebody achieved millions doesn't mean you'll achieve millions. Okay, fine, you got your boyfriend and his gang to protect you. What if one day the same gang turns against you? What if somebody just sends it and it becomes distributed and viral? Who do you catch? Anyway, she didn't get the answers the way she wanted. And she did try to get little pally with me, but you're so different. And I said, my dear, don't start this nonsense with me. I'm not interested. Okay. I'm not going to be your next cyber chat boyfriend and all that nonsense. I put a stop to it. And I said, first time was okay. You wanted guidance. Next time I'll make sure that you will be reported to the authorities. Okay. Because I'm not going to encourage a young girl, sending me her nudes and photographs and trying to get pally. Man, I have priorities. I have a public persona. I'm not interested just because she is jobless. Third, last but not the least, this is not a small boy or small girl. This is an adult. So you remember I posted vacancies, right? Okay. So I posted vacancies of senior managers. I don't take junior level. I got this guy who sent me a message, sir, I've sent you my CV. Okay, please respond. So I told him, if you have sent, just put the subject title, what position. He had applied for a regional manager, director position. I said, what's your email? Give me his email address. After I checked his email address, and the usual, so a big fan of your content, you inspired me for whatever, okay. He sends me his email address. I check it. I check this guy's resume. This guy is a bartender. Someone who works in bars. Okay. That also not 5-star hotels, small hotels. And he has arrived in Dubai. His story long, sir. And he's searching for a job. And lo and behold, he decided to apply for a job position of director. Immediately I told him, my dear, you're a bartender. You have just 4-5 years experience as a bartender. What are you applying as regional manager? Sir, any position you give me, sir, I will show you results. I said, my dear, do you have experience? Sir, I learned how to be a bartender on the job. I can learn this. I'm not exaggerating. This guy actually believed he could take on the role of a regional manager director. I guess he read too many motivational books. Let me give one bonus before I conclude. If you thought our Indians sometimes don't get carried away with motivational talk, this particular sales guy, whom I gave coaching and guidance and CV and everything, made it proper, made him look really world class. He started to apply for positions, and I told him, this is what you need to do, this is what you need to say, whatever. I told him, believe in yourself, because he had a lot of self-doubt. Being a salesman, you cannot have self-doubt. Lo and behold, one day he sends me a message, I'd like to book a session with you. I said, yeah, go ahead. Okay, what is it about? So he told me he got a job offer and he wants to prepare himself for the interview. I said, yeah, that's very good. And then I said, send me the job offer first, let me have a look at it. The job offer that he sent me is for, like you're talking of head of sales or head of this thing, for the entire Middle East. Okay? And this is for a global brand. I was like, I read it and I was like, multinational company, global brand. What? And then I immediately got in touch with him and I said, my dear, can you have a short call? He said, yeah. Because he was my client, I could talk to him. I said, how old are you? He gave it 30s, early 30s. Okay. What is your experience? Said, I've worked as an executive role. Okay. And sometimes as a team leader. Okay. What is this position? He's saying head of sales. Head of sales for what? A head of sales for this global company. What is the salary? He said he was not aware. I did a little bit of research for him. But my dear, this crosses like 18, 20,000 US dollars, 30,000. Okay, that range. Because, they had not mentioned this, so they're approximate. 20 to 30,000 US dollars. Okay. I said, this is a global position with global experience. And you, I said, how the hell did they accept your CV? Saying, sir, I don't know. I just followed you this thing that believe in yourself and you can do it. I said, believe in yourself is fine. But know your limitations, boss. It's like if you are going to the gym to lift 10 kilos and there is a powerlifting competition for 100 kilos, you go under that weight, you'll get crushed. I said, no matter how much of self-belief you'll have, no one will succeed. I had to explicitly tell that guy not to go for the interview. And what surprised me is, how the hell did they choose him the first place for an interview? The HR really doesn't do its job. Or I don't know, my CV had so much magic. I told him, boss, be realistic here, come on. And why did he book this session? Because he wanted to know what to say during the interview. If you don't know what to say, and they had asked him a list of questionnaire and all that to fill it up. I said, so am I going for the interview or are you going for the interview? I said, I can help you polish things up, but I can't manufacture experience. I can't fake. And I said, maybe I'll help you memorize certain questions. But what if they put you on the edge and they ask you to start talking and give a presentation in front of 20, 30 people? Give the strategy for the Middle East for the next quarter, stating with the, specific points in terms of revenue generation. What you'll do? What an idiot here. Anyway, the reason I wanted to share this with you is common sense is not very common, it looks like. And where our Indians are concerned, I guess free internet or free Wi-Fi, cheap phones, an unending access to podcast and information, I think they forget who they are. Some of them at least. Like the logic people give me. I'm earning $700 per month in India. I'm looking at earning $10,000 in Dubai. And when you ask them why, like one merchandiser, bank manager, $700 in India, 700. He wanted $10,000 in Dubai. And I asked him why they'll give you this one. No, standard of living is high, no? So they have to pay me. Yep. Anyway, this is what I wanted to share with you guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Is it only me who bumps into these idiots? I guess so. Have you bumped into any of such idiots? Mention in the comments below. But I can tell you this. This will not be the first time. This will not be the last time. And there will be a never-ending supply of such stories for your entertainment. And that 16-year-old, if you're watching this video, I still have your data. So next time you send me, I want to join porn group, I'll contact your papa, mama. Okay? Also, your college. Joking, man. I'm not going to do it. Just behave yourself. That's it. Alright. Chalo, you guys take care. And 16-year-old. Kya yaar? Kya? Chi. Power of the hand. Just use your hand and be happy. Chalo, see you guys. Take care. Now for trolling him. Bye.